Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the wonderful world of gardening, specifically focusing on a spice that has been cherished for centuries, ginger. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, growing ginger at home is not only rewarding, but also relatively simple. So, grab your gardening gloves and let's get started with this step-by-step guide on how to grow ginger. First off, let's talk about what ginger is. Ginger, scientifically known as Zingiber officinale, is a flowering plant whose rhizome or underground stem is widely used as a spice and for its medicinal properties. It's known for its distinct flavor and aroma, making it a popular ingredient in many cuisines around the world. But before we can enjoy our homegrown ginger, we need to know how to cultivate it. The first step in growing ginger is to select the right ginger rhizome. You can find ginger at your local grocery store or farmer's market. Look for fresh, plump rhizomes with visible eyes or buds. These eyes are crucial, as they are where new shoots will emerge. If you want to ensure the best results, consider purchasing organic ginger, as it is less likely to be treated with chemicals that inhibit growth. Once you have your ginger rhizome, it's time to prepare it for planting. Start by cutting the rhizome into smaller pieces, ensuring each piece has at least 1 or 2 eyes. Allow the cut pieces to dry for a day or two. This helps to form a protective callus over the cut surface, reducing the risk of rot once they're planted. Next, let's discuss the best time to plant ginger. Ginger thrives in warm, humid conditions, so it's best to plant it in the spring after the last frost. If you live in a cooler climate, you can start your ginger indoors a few weeks before the last frost date, and then transfer it outside when the weather warms up. Now that we have our ginger pieces ready and the planting season is upon us, let's talk about soil. Ginger prefers well-draining, loamy soil, rich in organic matter. If your garden soil is heavy or clay-like, consider amending it with compost or well-rotted manure to improve drainage and fertility. Aim for a pH level between 5.5 and 6.5, which is slightly acidic, perfect for ginger's growth. When it comes to planting, dig a hole about 2 to 4 inches deep and place the ginger pieces with the eyes facing upwards. Cover them gently with soil and water lightly. Ginger doesn't require a lot of water initially, but keeping the soil consistently moist is essential as the plant begins to grow. Be careful not to overwater, as this can lead to rot. After planting, it's time to find the right spot for your ginger. Ginger loves warmth and humidity, so choose a location that receives partial shade to protect it from harsh sunlight, especially during the hottest part of the day. If you're growing ginger indoors, a sunny windowsill or a spot under grow lights will work just fine. As your ginger begins to sprout, you'll notice lush green shoots emerging from the soil. This is an exciting time, as it indicates that your ginger is growing well. At this stage, it's crucial to maintain consistent moisture in the soil. Water the plants regularly, but always check the top inch of the soil first. If it feels dry, it's time to water. Fertilizing your ginger is also important for robust growth. Use a balanced, slow-release fertilizer or an organic option like compost tea. Apply the fertilizer every few weeks during the growing season to provide the necessary nutrients. Ginger is a heavy feeder, so don't skimp on this step if you want a bountiful harvest. As the months go by, your ginger plants will flourish. You can expect to see new shoots and leaves sprouting, which can grow up to 3 feet tall. Ginger typically takes about 8 to 10 months to mature, so patience is key. During this time, keep an eye out for any pests or diseases. Common issues include aphids and fungal infections. If you notice any problems, treat them promptly with organic insecticides or fungicides. Once the foliage starts to yellow and die back, it's a sign that your ginger is ready to harvest. Gently dig around the base of the plant to unearth the rhizomes. Be careful not to damage them as you lift them from the soil. You can harvest ginger in stages. Simply take what you need and leave the rest to continue growing. If you want to store your ginger, keep it in a cool, dry place. You can also freeze it for long-term storage. Now that you have your fresh ginger, the culinary possibilities are endless. You can use it in stir-fries, teas, baked goods, or even as a natural remedy for various ailments. Not only is homegrown ginger fresher and more flavorful than store-bought, but it also gives you a sense of accomplishment and connection to your food. In summary, growing ginger is a straightforward and fulfilling process. Start with a healthy rhizome, prepare your soil, plant it in a warm, partially shaded location, and care for it with regular watering and fertilization. With a little patience and attention, you'll be rewarded with a bountiful harvest of fresh ginger. We hope you found this step-by-step guide helpful and inspiring. If you have any questions or want to share your ginger growing experiences, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening, and may your ginger thrive.